Deleting TikTok could potentially change your life. The app that came out of nowhere, TikTok was just a better version of Vine to begin. But then something changed. During COVID, everyone started to flood onto the app. YouTubers, celebrities, the media, and millions of everyday normal people. To me, TikTok looked like an app that was always going to be second to the other social media giants, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, so I stayed away. But TikTok continued to grow till it was the biggest social media platform on the planet. By this point, my friends, family, and everyone else was talking about TikTok. I didn't want to miss out, so I downloaded TikTok. I was hooked. What felt like just 10 minutes of scrolling turned out to be hours of endless scrolling. Every time I was bored or I opened my phone, I was drawn to open TikTok. But it wasn't just me. Everywhere I looked, parties, cafes, work, everyone was watching TikTok. TikTok had achieved the impossible, instantaneous dopamine hits, unlimited content. TikTok had taken over the world. But little did I know what TikTok was doing in the background. I had fallen into the trap just like everyone else. After hours of research, what I found was truly horrifying. Because what I'll be telling you today has been ignored by everyone, but some countries are slowly starting to wake up to see the dangers of TikTok, such as India has banned TikTok in their country. So let this video serve as a warning as we uncover the dark truth of the real purpose of TikTok's existence. TikTok is now one of the largest cybersecurity threats in the world. So the question is, who is behind all of this? For you and I, TikTok is a harmless app that we can post our own content on and enjoy other people's content. But in the background, TikTok is a data harvesting giant of all your information. From the content you watch, how long you watch it for, whether you interact with it, what you search for is all being collected. But it doesn't just stop there. TikTok is tracking you even when you're not on the app. When you click on any app on iOS, whether it be Google or Instagram, TikTok is tracking that information. TikTok has also been reported to be able to track keystrokes, which could help them gain information on, say, your credit card details. Now you might argue every social media company does this, however the real issue is where this data collected from TikTok is going to, and well, this is the Chinese government. Now this is an issue as China has made it very clear that they have a dream of global dominance.
The Chinese people will never allow any foreign forces to bully, oppress or enslave us. Whoever wants to do so will surely face bloodshed.
And now with China having access to all your personal data, they know you down to the slightest detail, thus giving the Chinese government the power to influence economic and political decisions. TikTok has conquered social media, China's buying up more and more land overseas, and even preparing the next generation for war as it increases its military spending, having even forced the next generation of its students to read the book The Art of War. The idea of global domination for China is becoming more and more real by the day. But for those of you still not convinced, maybe this will change your mind. I think you are aware of how addicting TikTok can be, but do you understand the gravity of how dangerous this app really is and how it is changing your brain and the way you think? Have you ever noticed now when you're watching a movie or doing work, you pick up your phone and start scrolling through TikTok? We never used to do this though, so why are we doing it now? Well, this is all due to TikTok's elite algorithm. Why do we watch TikTok videos in the first place? The answer is simple, for entertainment. TikTok users are encouraged to make videos of around 10 to 15 seconds. This means users' videos are straight to the point, hooking us in within the first few seconds, and then giving us that dopamine release right at the end. Our brains have gotten used to that endless flow of immediate pleasure, and now that our prefrontal cortex in our brain which controls focus has been affected, it now desires those immediate dopamine hits. And well, unfortunately for us, life doesn't always offer that immediate satisfaction all the time. So when we're trying to work or study for long periods of time, we get bored quicker, get distracted, and eventually open up TikTok. So what does that mean for us now? So yeah, TikTok and the Chinese government has control over your information, and TikTok is ruining your ability to focus on anything for long periods of time. So what is the answer? Is it to delete TikTok? I don't think so. Because if you think about it, all these other social media accounts are doing the same thing. YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, they're all collecting our data, they're all reducing our attention span. The only difference is that your data is ending up in the hands of different people who are not the Chinese government. But that doesn't necessarily mean these people are any better. So what does that mean? Delete everything and have no social presence? I don't think that's the answer either. The best thing we can do is get protection to protect our information and to set time limits on all social media apps so we don't abuse the amount of time we spend on them.